Now, we're on to pile 2. Ooh. Interesting. So we have dullness, 7 of crystals. I believe crystals are air. Interesting. 7. I've been seeing a lot of 7s. Okay, from Voyager Tarot. The mind, like the crystal, can be rock-heavy, dense, and opaque. Dullness of mind is the side of your mentality that lacks curiosity, is slow-moving, set in its ways, incapable of flights of imagination, and closed to outside ideas and inspiration. Dullness is your state of mind when you feel blocked. Open up, look around, be curious. Dullness is also the mind's safety valve. It shuts down your thinking when you are fatigued and confused. Relax your brain. And dullness can be very down-to-earth, practical thinking. Don't be sensational, just realistic. Interesting. So, I am getting like 2 messages here. So this could be you have been in a space, probably because of quarantine, where you're just kind of like, and you feel kind of like, meh. And this is giving the advice to open up some more. So similar energy to pile 1, but it's more about just not going on autopilot. This isn't as much the worker bee type, but this is more the person who's like, oh, well, it was fine, but like now it's like whatever, I'm just kind of doing whatever. And you like are kind of feeling like a potato maybe. And our minds do that. We're also this pile, you're probably shutting down a little bit because of quarantine and the way that's making you feel. So getting comfortable, but also just being kind of like, it's whatever. But maybe mentally and emotionally just very exhausted from it all. So your body's just in that place. It's telling you to not let yourself become so much that way. Like it's happened, it's okay, accept it, accept where you're at. But it's telling you in order to move out of it, you have to like step out of your comfort zone that you've been in most recently. You know, to switch up the flow, whatever your flow has been, what it sounds like it hasn't been very much. Maybe watching a lot of Netflix and eating and whatever. Being like kind of lax, maybe a little too lax. I feel like I was literally like just there. Okay. Ooh, 8. So animus. From the Supra Oracle. Carved out of the masculine and gifted to the feminine, the animus is a shining offering of logic. Its heavenly brilliance illuminates a woman's thoughts and lightens her limbs and soul by lending clarity and a sense of purpose to her perceptions that are waiting, dark and fertile, ready to blossom in its pollinating dawn. But when squandered or corrupted, this masculine voice no longer delights in the soul of a woman. Its powerful light fades, and those vast fields of far-sighted thought lose their clarity, becoming entangled in the lonely thoughts of emotional confusion that make them prey to the fate of an unlived life. Honestly, every time I read energy like this, I should have just said feminine and masculine instead of woman. But yeah, the masculine energy within a person that may be more feminine dominant. I'll say it like that. Logic, performance, balance, masculine strength. So this is definitely speaking to, hey, you kind of really haven't been doing much, and this could be the weekend where you start getting shit rolling. You know, it doesn't have to be intense. It doesn't have to be like extreme and like, you know, make a life-changing decision, but it is saying like, yeah, like you kind of been like a couch potato, and you know, now's the time more than any to start getting a little bit more motion. You know, maybe like setting an alarm for a certain time, starting to wake up at a certain time every day. You know, I feel like in that couch potato energy, it's like, oh, I'll sleep whenever, I'll wake up whenever, da-da-da. If you've been sleeping till 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, maybe work on not doing that, you know? It could be small steps. This is definitely giving me like, just get some motion going, you know? Okay, so then we have black egg from the animal spirit oracle. And this is near the end. Ooh. This is also an 8. So 8, balance, infinity, balance of the masculine and feminine. This could be emotionally overwhelmed, so your body shut down. But it's time to get yourself going so you can pull yourself out of that, for sure. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet assessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. The black egg in the 5th chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat, at the Vishuddha chakra. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. Vishuddha translates as especially pure. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. So you may be someone who uses the way that they feel and the way they articulate themselves together as one unit to move themselves, propel themselves forward. So that would be the type of person who could be emotionally overwhelmed by what's going on and physically shut down if they don't feel like they can speak and say and express and get themselves into motion with that. This is very like journal and call up your close friends and vent and express and talk about the way you've been feeling, because you're just right now, you're holding it in your body and it's making you feel heavy, and that's contributing to you not wanting to move forward. Yes, so this is like throat chakra block. Whatever makes you feel like you can express the way you really think and feel about everything right now, go do it. Whether it's journaling or venting to a friend or, you know, writing a song. Do it. Do it. Yes, very different energy from pile 1. I love when it's like that. I actually love when it's all the same too, because everybody need to hear the same thing. Okay.